Can you please do the vocal? Namaste and welcome to the Darshan Center for Spiritual Evolution, where we're attuned to a higher state of consciousness. I guess if you want to see my tonsils, we're really delighted that you could join us here tonight for a very special sacred celebration of spirit. We know that you're there and we're so grateful to have you with us, so enjoy our service today. Sister Chris. So we begin with a call to worship, as we usually do, here at Nursery. And the call to worship is going to be Om. This is an original problem of the radio. Could you ask the others? Has anyone else trouble hearing? Yes? Just let us know in the chat box if you can hear us. So this is a rolling response. Partially wrong. Our call to worship reminds us why we're here tonight, to celebrate, explore, and develop an inner faith experience, and join together in sacred celebration of spirit. We welcome you to the Darshan Center for Spiritual Evolution, where our vision is to tune to a higher awareness of oneness. This house of worship is an interfaith and interfaith sacred space for all people to heal, grow, learn, and develop a spiritual consciousness. This celebrates the manifestation of the divine in all things. Each person is on a personal journey towards the awareness and understanding of each person is on a personal journey towards the awareness and understanding of the divine. We believe that we are spiritual beings having a human experience, and that we are spiritually evolving in this lifetime. We declare that enlightenment is possible in the here and now, and that this enlightenment will offer us joy everlasting. We know that living in the present moment and recognizing the truth I am, which is our divine nature, is where enlightenment lies. And we hope to experience darshan to the Sanskrit term for this of the divine, as is already the sacred celebration that has been planned for you. We are the guardians of the Darshan Center, and we are so pleased to have you here with the Sangha with us. Please join us now as we celebrate this song.
just getting some more chairs together because I just got a text message that some of the Satsanga group, the original Satsanga group, is on their way. And they're running a little behind, but they are coming. So I want to make sure that there's so this song, this chant, is it this? I can hear, but it's muffled. It's muffled? How about now? Can you hear us now? I know everybody here in person can hear, but they're saying that online they can't. So this is Om Guru Om. We are honoring the light of the Guru, the honoring of the Guru tonight.
beloved one, God, Goddess, Brahman, great mystery. We are so grateful to be here tonight, celebrating the Buddha, celebrating all of the teachers in our life. We are particularly honored and blessed to be celebrating Dr. Vasanti's Quranic. And we are so blessed to have the wisdom and the teaching of Swami Jyotirmayananda, of Vasanti Ji, of our own beloved Reverend Grace, a.k.a. Swami Sarvananda. We are so grateful to have so much wisdom here in our spiritual family. And we are so grateful to be able to come together every Sunday to celebrate the divine, and we celebrate peace, and we elevate the vibration of peace, and we elevate the vibration of love, and we elevate the vibration of harmony on the planet. We are so grateful to be doing it together. And together we say, Amen. 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 Blessed be.
Blessed be. So, we have more Vasantis. The devotees, the disciples are here, and this is just so wonderful and beautiful. And I was saying earlier, while I was setting up at 4 o'clock, I was taking Vasanti's picture and taking it from the bookcase where we had the book dedication to it. I put her picture and I put it here on the altar, and I could just, I was filled with so much emotion, and I just felt so blessed. So incredibly blessed, because it's a rare occasion for us to be born human, right? Being born human is an amazing gift. And then to find a guru is another gift. That is so rare. And then on top of all of that, not only to be born human and to find a guru, but to have a desire for enlightenment, to have a desire, moksha, right? This burning desire within me to not only know God and to experience God, but to remember I am made up of the same ingredients as God. And so, it is a joy, it is a humbling gift, an amazing treasure to have found the Buddha. And for me, I was introduced to Swami Jyotirmayananda through Dr. Vasanti. We have our satsanga group, all kids. So beautiful. I haven't seen these women in a very long time. And we would go every Tuesday, and learn about the Vedanta, learn about the scriptures, learn about, not just Hinduism, but the mystical aspect, right, and the significance, all in that hope of moksha, all in the hope of enlightenment. Now, I was in the closet, and I was getting out the CDs with Pranam. Those are chants that I was able to, through God's grace, put music to. I owe that to Dr. Vasanti, because without her, I never would have met Swami Ji. Without Swami Ji, who gave me the mantra, and I came home, and I took out my guitar, and I hadn't played my guitar in years. Since 9/11. So this was really powerful, because I had not played the guitar, I had not picked up my guitar, I had not sung. And all of a sudden, it just started flowing through me. God's grace flowing through me, Krishna flowing through me as a flute. And so I wanted to give each one of you with Pranam to be the first CD, and then there was a second CD for worship. Again, had it not been in for Dr. Vassar, introducing me to Swami D. Me walking in with Sujata Devi into the South Florida Hindu temple this one morning, May 31st, I will never forget it, 2007. And the Hindu priest was there, and he said, "There is service." And he said, "Oh, keep going, keep going." So the Gita, keep going. Like, I didn't even know what that was. I didn't even know what the Gita was. But I listened, and I kept going, and we kept going, and we had to walk in the back, and BJ knows, and BJ was there. BJ was there, and we were walking in the back, and he was walking through the back, and walking through the back, and walking over things, and there were rugs and things in the way, and it didn't matter because it was, something was pulling me, Mumukshitwa was pulling me. And we walked into this room, and it was not even this size. It was like this small little room. And there they were, on the floor, in a circle, and Maki was there. And it was 10:30, and I didn't know that it started at 10. And she said, "Okay, we'll start over." And she said, "Now what I'm about to tell you is just the tip of the iceberg. Don't walk away thinking that you'll understand everything there is to know by this hour." And that was it, and that was it. And the fire was lit within. When she passed away, how auspicious, on her birthday. Born on the same day, and transitioned on the same day. And we believe that there's a certain number of breaths that we can give. But what an amazing contribution this woman has made. Not only was she a doctor, well-respected doctor, and she brought life into the world because she was a gynecologist, an obstetrician, and she would bring babies into the world. And she brought these babies into the world. And the lineage goes on and on and on and on. And there's so many of us that are here that are in the lineage. Swami Vivekananda, Swami Devi, Sujata Devi, Girijananda, Swami Girijananda. And so all of these amazing branches of the tree, from the seeds that were planted by Mama. And our husband, thank you so much, Dr. Monica, trusting me with the book, with the writing. And when I came across the writing, you know, I saw the notebooks. There were notebooks, and I said, "Do you want these?" And he said, "Could you use them?" And I said, "Oh, yeah. I mean, of course you could use them." And I know exactly what we're going to do. We're going to make a book. We're going to create a compilation of her writings. And I spoke to Umananda at the ashram, and Umananda said, "Oh, just dunk in it. Don't make it like a to-do. You know, I'm very Rajasi in that way. Those of you who know the Gunas. I'm Rajasi. I strive to be Sakra, but I fail very often, right? But I'm Rajasi. Vandana knows this is Vasisi's daughter, who I was annoying her, constantly texting her, "Are we ready? Are we ready? Are we ready? Can we do it? Do we have this? Do we have that? Do we have the bio? I need the bio." But Umananda said at the ashram, she said, "Just dunk in the pain. Dunk in what she's written. Immerse yourself in it. Don't make it a to-do." Right? So I did that, and I prayed, and I looked at everything, and every time I would find a gem, it would pop out, and I would put a little note, and pop out, and then put a little note, and another one, and another one, and another one, and another one. By the time I got to the last notebook, that was 108 gems. Like, I didn't plan that. It happened. telling you earlier when I was in the closet getting the CD. And each of you has been gifted with a CD and the book. This came flying out from underneath something, and this is actually something that Buffy gave me. I'm going to read it. And I said, okay, Buffy, I know that this is what you want us to read, so that's what we'll do. And I'm going to start with this reading, and then I'm going to ask for suggestions. That's the thing that Swami Ji has given her, a yoga name, and she's going to read the forward from Swami Ji. And then Girijananda is going to read something from Umananda, who couldn't be with us, is really trying hard to be with us, but instead she wrote something. And then I'm going to ask Vandana to come up, and she's going to read the next one. She's going to read anything she wants. The literal translation of guru, dispeller of darkness, is someone who is a dispeller of darkness. And as you know, when it's dark out, all you got to do is just have a little tiny light, and you get rid of the darkness. The darkness doesn't get rid of the light, ever. The darkness here is ignorance. Though any master teacher is sometimes referred to as guru, and nowadays the word guru is used in English very loosely. Traditionally, a guru refers to a religious or spiritual teacher who not only has deep knowledge that leads to moksha, which is liberation or enlightenment, but also has direct experience of divine vision or grace, which has been assimilated into their way of being. And this is why. And in fact, Bhakti, when she received her diksha, when she received a mantra from Swami Vivekananda, usually he gives a yoga name. But she already had the yoga name. She was already born with a name. Why? Because it means spring. It means spring. Just the beginning of a life. A guru guides the spiritual progress of their students. And in Hindu culture, you prostrate yourself before someone as a sign of deep respect. You will see devotees do this before the guru and in temples before the murti. We have on the altar Saraswati. Why? Because Saraswati is our lineage. It's Swami Jyotirmayananda Saraswati. And all of us who have been received diksha from Swami Ji or through Swami Ji is a Saraswati lineage, which goes all the way back to Shankaracharya. And I know that some of you are like glazed over right now because you don't know what I'm talking about. It's okay, because here he is, Shankaracharya. He is the author of Vivid Chudamani, and he started a whole bunch of Hindu monasteries in India. And one of them was Saraswati. And this is where our lineage comes from. So we prostrate ourselves because we're giving devotion, but we're giving devotion not to the human person. We're giving devotion to God. Because here's the thing. What a miracle. What a miracle that this Italian Catholic was a miracle. Yeah, an Italian Catholic walks into it sounds like a joke. An Italian Catholic walks into a Hindu temple. And what happens? She, her guru, and is forever changed like that. Because if it weren't for Vasanthi, I wouldn't be here. If it wasn't for Vasanthi, I would have never taken diksha. I never would have taken sannyasa initiation. And then I went to Swami Ji and I said, I want more, I want more. And he said, why don't you become an integrated minister? And then before you know it, we have Reverend Maury is here, and Reverend Maury and I have a seminary, and we have seminarians that are here, and all of these seminarians are fruitful. So none of this would have happened if it weren't for Vasanthi. So not only did she bring children into the world, humans into the world, but she's brought so much light. She's brought so much light into the world. Yes, the baby and that special thing got it started. So now I'm going to ask for Sujata, also known as Mr. Chris, to please read the foreword from Swamiji.
It is immensely pleasing to a guru when the disciple listens with keen attention to his teachings, reflects deeply upon those aspects that strongly resonate within their heart, and then joyously and lovingly shares that wisdom with others in a fresh, creative, and profoundly inspiring way. Sri Vasanti was such a disciple, with her very name pointing to the sublime goal of all sages and saints, paraphrased by Sri Sankacharya. Sankavat Loka Charanta, which means an enlightened sage moves in the world like the blissful spring season for the upliftment of all beings. Throughout her life, Dr. Vasanti Puranik generously radiated the fragrance of divine love, light, and wisdom to all, truly like that spring season delight blossom.
Swami Umananda writes to us, Mother Teresa once lovingly said, go into the world today and love the people that you meet. Let your presence kindle new light in the hearts of others. These sweet words flow through my heart whenever I think of our dear Vasanti. As everyone gathered here today for this dedication knows personally, Vasanti was indeed a remarkable light kindler. What a remarkable light she humbly shone on the Godward path of those who knew her and were nourished by the depth of her understanding. As Vasanti's spiritual sister for so many years, I recall the delight, the scores of times that my phone would ring and her dear name would appear on the screen. I always knew that she had experienced a spiritual eureka moment and couldn't wait a moment longer to share those precious insights. This book of 108 treasures and gems will allow all readers to savor the nectarine taste of such sublime insights and inspire them to pay forward the great gift and blessing of light received from Vasanti Ji, an instrument of divine grace that will forever embrace and cherish with our hearts. Amen. Treasure number 44, page 20. When I see the rain, I see the sun work clearly, because without the rain, there is no water. And then there can be no rain. When I hear the thunder, I hear the sound. When I eat the food, I taste the sound. When the wind blows, I feel the touch of the sun. And I smell the rain. So, thank you all for coming. My mom was a pretty remarkable researcher, and I've written a few things at the beginning of the book that I hope you take the time to actually not just read, but internalize, because it's the spirit of who she was for you. But I wanted to say there's not enough words that I can say about my mom. I actually think she was really part of the fun. I had this really funny story about her. also tell you that the only thing we wanted for her in the end was to move on. And that was just so important to us. And I find it rather poetic that she died of a summer garden on her birthday. So I feel at peace. I really do feel at peace. I think she was an amazing lady on earth, and her blessings will live forever. She didn't believe she was going to be reborn. She thought she was going to be. And so I don't know if I'll see another form of her somewhere, but I'm okay with that. Hope I can achieve as much as she did. And if not, just to learn from everything she taught us. Still feel this every day. I don't know that ever goes away. But I smile a lot about her too. I laugh about her a lot. We laugh a lot in the family. And I think the thing that strikes me most about her is, I could say it in one word, and she never gave up. She never gave up on anyone, anything. That can get a little situation, but she never gave up on anyone. And she was very clear in her thoughts, in her convictions. Sometimes we always agree, but she in her mind knew what was right and what was wrong. And I think that's really remarkable. Not everybody must agree with you, but if you feel something with such conviction, I just want to turn to the book for just a moment, because there's a couple of things. As I said, words are not enough, and they never will be, and yet every one of these words counts. She was a noble soul, very much so. The highest thinker. Mahatma Gandhi coined a phrase, simple living and high thinking and simple living. And she was an example of that. The most caring of all humans, a principled woman, as I talked about before, a pillar of what is right and what is true. And that's really all she cared about. She was a bold adventurer. I don't know if you know the story of my parents, but my dad had an opportunity to come and live in New York. And so I said to my mom, I was 2.5 apparently, and if you want to go, she's like, sure. And she always supported him in whatever he wanted to do. And we talked about this today, and, hey, let's want to try this, sure. Want to try this, sure. Want to try this, sure. You know what I mean? And they just kept moving around, and by the time I went to Duke, and by the time I went to Duke, it was my 15th. That's how much we moved around, because that's where we're from. And we're happy. She's an admirer of nature, as you all know. But even when I was giving birth to my third child, I almost gave birth in the car. And she was with me while my husband was driving. She happened to come up. My parents happened to come up at that time. So she happened to be with me. And she was like, okay, just focus on the sun. Look at the sun. Just be with the sun. You are the sun. No, stop. I can't even breathe right now, But it's her, it happens to the sun is incredible. She was also a really kind spirit. She had nothing but love, honestly. Passionate, spiritual, a searcher of enlightenment, and I think she got it. She was a breathtaking life. That's what I always think of. didn't talk about it was what it is, life, also what the body is all about. It is really miraculous to see the experience of an individual leave the world in a greater place than when they entered. And that's my difference. Hi, everybody. New friends and some very, very special ones that I haven't seen in so long. But who are with me every day. I really don't know what more I can ask you about. Not about you, about she. And I don't know. I don't know. I don't think I can express just what she was to all of us. To me personally, and to her, I met such incredible people. It opened up a whole ocean of love in my life, and she was the for us. She was the for us. And only thing from the book, I mean, I cherish everything that Reggie has put in the book for us, but the one thing that when I think about Sparking Emotion and I think about all of us together is love is really the only thing we have to help each other. It's all about love. It's all about love. Here we go. Sasha is the latent state, Robert is the dream state, Kama is the deep state. Before I call Mahesha, the Gunas, we had this Bhagavad Gita retreat, DJ, remember? Yeah. You remember, Gayatri, remember? I know Kathy remembers, Lucy remembers, Susan remember, right? We had the Gita retreat, and possibly now I put together this graph of the Gunas. Big, long graph with all the different characteristics of Sattva and Tamas and Rajas. And I'll never forget that. And so we were going through some of the books that Dr. Puran gave to us, donated to the Russians, and we were going through some, and I found one of the graphs, one we all there. Vasanti reminded me so much of my grandmother. I felt like my grandmother had reincarnated through into Vasanti, but like the more better improved version of my grandmother. But I would sit and I would just listen to her the same way when I was a child. I would listen at the feet of, I would be at my grandmother's feet. And there were times when we were in Satsanga, and I was just sitting Vasanti, and I was just sitting like, this is land. It's so wonderful, so treasure.
Number 41 on page 29. Experience the joy of a moment. Find the joy of any moment. Live the joy in every moment.
And the reason I called up all of those people, and the last one is the newbie, just received her Diksha, own Jesus Christ.
I'm on page 20. It says, when you outgrow the world, you see it stretching out before you like a dream illusion of your creation. You realize that the world simply floats in the atmosphere of your mind at the mercy of your vision. You may drive the whole world away by a slap of discriminative intelligence, or you may allow the world to drift along in the sky of your consciousness.
So you see how it just keeps growing exponentially. Possibly touched one person, and then that person touched another. And so this is a legacy project, and her memory and her ideas, art, are forever there on the pages. And I think we're going to be doing something in March, if I'm not mistaken. I think it's going to be March. We're going to do, we have First Friday features, First Fridays every month, and the next 50 days. And I think in March I'd like to do the video of the 100 churches and Genesis Vedanta, so that we can read them, talk about it, have a discussion. We're going to do some stuff on it. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to pass, as part of the ritual, I'm going to pass and actually ask for the agenda, hold this. Sujata, you have some books, and Mahesh, and what we're going to do is I'm going to go to each person, and Gitananda is going to offer you flowers. Why? Because Namaste means the divine in me recognizes the divine in you. And so we honor the light in each other, that we are each other's guru, because we help each other and we encourage each other. And so rather than having you come up and honor the guru in your mind, we are going to honor you, the guru. Because you are the guru. Each one of us in our soul, the Atma, is the guru. You can spell it like that. And so Gitananda is going to offer rose petals to each person. Sujata, you're going to give them the book. And then Mahesh and I are going to offer kumkum. Yes. If you would rather not receive kumkum blessing, it's symbolic. Mystical significance is what? Wake up, wake up, wake up. It's like ring. You know the technology ring? When you ring your bell, we're ringing our third eye chakra to awaken us. If you don't want that, you can just put your hands in prayer posture, and I will not bring you to them. I follow the great leader on Mr. Carolina.
What a surprise, great taking time. I wanted to just say how amazing everybody is. And I'm blown away by what this group, the leadership has accomplished. When you're out of town, I'm gonna come here and retreat. It's so peaceful. And it's the kind of place that's so wonderful to gather. But without her energy, I think that's the best word. I'm trying to think of another word that might stand on that, but without her energy, this book certainly would have not come together. But more importantly, I look at what, has been created in this interfaith association sort is really remarkable. And I just wanted to say that because I don't know if that said enough, and it certainly is not been said by me. But I'm just very grateful.
Thank you to the family for allowing all of this. We're not impossible because we're not. The funding of Dr. Kalanick, Armin Insight, she is an author, a very accomplished author, and she hooked me up with some great literacy, helped us with the book, and so thank you for all of this. And we're a little behind, so yeah. So
We will be passing around the basket. We know that many of you give in so many different ways to us. We ask that you give us your love and your light. We ask that you hold your hands over the basket and give us blessings. We ask that if you have anything you want to donate, that you just put it in the basket and know that we are so grateful for your presence, for your light, and for your being with us.
Oh, my beloved, kindness of the heart, river of light, I bow to you, and I'm
So now at this time, we set an intention for prayer for all of those intentions for people who have been asking us throughout the week, throughout the month for prayer. And I ask you to extend your hand in prayer posture. Continued healing for Reverend Lawrence Thomas, for Baz, for Tom, for Rocky, for Anita, for Wilma, for Subhash, for Rabbi Rain, for Sean, Haramananda, for Mark, for Dennis, for victims of war and violence, for all governments on the planet, for the unhoused, for those suffering from oppression, those on the margins, those forgotten, those who are lonely, people suffering from addiction, immigrants and refugees, migrant workers, all sentient beings suffering on this planet, the Seacrest, Wolf Reserve, and most especially for the family of Dr. Osmond. We thank you, God, for all of these intentions. We know that you know everything is on our heart, and everything is in the program in divine work.
We have a lot of exciting things here at the Dartmouth Center for Spiritual Evolution. Wednesday night, Reverend Sister Chris hosts a spiritual support and affirmation circle. If you would like to come at 6:45, we'd like to dance in the circle, but it is a wonderful night of support and of healing. And Thursday night, we have a Reiki circle here at 7:30, led by me and Warren and Jeanette. Both of these are blood donation. Give what you can, more if you can, less if you can't. Saturdays, starting this Saturday? Next Saturday. 28th. Yoga, 28th. Yoga, we will have yoga here at 10:30 in the morning on Saturday. That is another $10 blood donation. And January 22nd, we have one more day Foundation fundraiser. with an auction that will be here at 4 o'clock outside, with an animal blessing that will be part of the SCOS, our Sacred Celebration of Spirit. So we'll be outside, out front, bring your fur babies with you, and it's going to lead right into our Sacred Celebration of Spirit where there will be an animal blessing.
Yeah. I want to say something. It would be really helpful if you all would share on your, if you're on Facebook, to go and to share the post. You know, Rev G put the post on about this animal blessing and fundraiser for One More Day. And we really want to spread the word outside of our spiritual family. So if you're able to go to our Facebook page, you can share that announcement. That would be great if you would invite family and friends and anybody that you know with for children that would love to come to that special day. And then I just want to make a personal announcement. As many of you know, I belong to an organization called JAMANAW, Jews and Muslims and all together. And tomorrow night they have a virtual roundtable. We do a monthly virtual roundtable. And I will be speaking on the topic of fear. And then after my presentation, we break into small groups on Zoom, you know, and talk about how fear is impacting the world. If you're interested in that, that's also posted on the Darshan Center Facebook page, and there's a link where you can register, and then you get the Zoom notification. So I'm prepared to see you there. I want to say, how many people are going to come to the fundraiser? And how many of you are going to bring a friend besides a fur friend? In addition to a fur friend, because we're going to have an auction. There's some really cool things that we're going to auction off. And the whole point of it is to raise money for One More Day. So I have anxiety. This is I'm logical. I can't help it. I'm never coming. That I'm not. And every once in a blue moon, I'll have a stop-walking moment. But by and large, I'm logical, so I'm very worried. I'm really like, are we going to have enough people? So, make me happy. And bring your fur children with you so we can have a beautiful thing. That is on the 22nd. Yes. Next Sunday at 4 o'clock outside, and we're going to do city television outside too. God willing, it'll be nice for them. Anyway, that's it. Mary, please, Jananda, please.
Let us pray. Mother God, Father God, Great Spirit, we thank you for the opportunity to gather here tonight to honor our Guru. We thank you for knowing that the sun rises every morning. And as we go from here, from this morning forward, let us remember that when that sun rises, the darkness dispels. Let us remember that it's Vasanti Ji and all of the other Gurus smiling down on us. Let us spread that sunshine and light to those that we meet throughout the day who may feel like they're in darkness. Let us carry on with this lineage. Let us carry on with dispelling darkness for all those who live in fear. And we say, Amen, 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 Aho, Aho, Ashe, Ashe, blessed be, so be. Om, Shanti, Shanti, Shanti.
This is a poem response. So easy. It's only the inheritance of the Brahma. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Why 3 times? Why? Is one Shanti not enough? Well, there's 3 Shantis, and the reason for it is that the first Shanti is really about the unknown, that which hasn't happened yet. It's about to happen. This is the place where fear resides. Oh, what's going to happen next Sunday? Are there going to be enough people? Shanti on that. Shanti on this present moment. Shanti now. Right here, right now. I need Shanti. And then the third Shanti is within. Because no matter what treasures we have in the physical realm, if we don't have Shanti within, we're lost. So Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Oh,